Swiss election results. Far-right dominates after anti-immigration campaign. I wonder why people are so up in arms about immigration. How could this happen? How? Clearly just people being racist. There's not been giant demographic and social and cultural shifts happening all throughout Europe because of that fucking demon Angela Merkel. No. It's not that. People are just being racist. Why are the Swiss being so racist? Thought you were neutral, Switzerland, with your big fat bank accounts and big mountains and stuff and not getting involved in any war. Absolutely terrible. Racist people. Final results show sizable gains for the far-right Swiss People's Party, and important losses for the Greens. The far-right and Eurosceptic Swiss People's Party. You're saying Eurosceptic? You know that Switzerland's not in the EU. You're like, oh, you like they see that. See how Switzerland's absolute neutrality in every case. It's the same for the EU. Switzerland's not a member of the EU. At least is that the? I'm sure that's still the case. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, Eurosceptic. I mean, Switzerland is Eurosceptic. They're not in the EU. They left. I think they've got a seat at a table somewhere because they're still within the region, but they're not an official member of the EU. The SVP, which has, came out as a clear leader in Switzerland's national elections, according to final results released late Sunday. The SVP, which has centred its campaign on anti-immigrant rhetoric, not rhetoric, it's just anti-immigrant stances, but in an election dominated by domestic issues, has won 28.6% of the vote in the Parliament's lower chamber, the National Council, up from 25.6% 4 years ago, winning 62 seats, 9 more than in 2019. And everybody's going, why is this happening? Oh, it's because racism and people are posting memes on Twitter. No, it's not. It's because governments have started stuff that is drastically changing the culture and is making all the countries in Europe so much worse for fucking everyone. Crime and everything is going absolutely through the roof, man. And basically, culture is changing, stuff's shifting. People are coming over here, but you're not allowed to criticise or say anything about the people, otherwise you'll go to jail, you big mean racist. And all that, and people are starting to go, yeah, fuck this. Absolutely fuck this. It's Weimar. Basically, everyone's, why are all these far-right parties coming in? You know why? Because people are sick of you. You've came in and went, you will live the way I want in my big multicultural paradise utopia, blah, blah, blah. And it's not. It's absolutely fucking terrible. There's inflation, there's economy, there's a cost of living crisis, there's fucking social services and everything are absolutely fucking collapsing because of all the new people and all that coming in, and people are getting fed up here. I genuinely see it getting to the point where there is just mass deportations. I genuinely see it getting to that point. That's how desperate people are getting. Because a lot of people don't remember this. Hitler was voted in. So was Mussolini. They didn't, well, Hitler was sort of voted in and then it did a little bit of tomfoolery and blah, blah, blah. But you get what I mean, right? You know, people ended up voting for it, and the reason people voted for it is because they were desperate enough. You fucked up the country that badly that they voted for it. Right? And the same thing is going to happen again. Everywhere is shifting to the right. Sweden shifted to the right. But of course, they've got fucking gangland slayings involving AK-47s and literal bombings happening in broad daylight. So Sweden's a lot more understandable. While the centrist, the Centre Party, good thing you explained that, I would have never guessed, maintained its score at 14.6%, 29 seats. The Liberal FDP Party suffered a small loss, losing 1 seat. On the left, the Socialist Party gained some ground to remain the country's second political force, winning 18% of the vote in 2 extra seats, while both the Greens and the Liberal Greens suffered important losses, respectively losing 5 and 6 seats. The SVP focused on immigration in a domestic-centred election. For the first time, it also campaigned on cost of living issues, which topped voters' agenda amid soaring health costs, which is, yeah, everybody's fucking skint right now. Like, my mortgage is about to renew in a couple of months. Oh, Jesus Christ, it's bad. I'll be fine. I mean, no, I won't. Patreon down below. No, I'm kidding on. I'll be fine. But I mean, Jesus Christ, like, I can handle it. I can manage it, but I feel fucking right shite for everybody else. After several electoral setbacks, the centrist party now stands as a kingmaker and will have a crucial role in creating majorities in Parliament. The Swiss vote for 200 seats in the lower chamber of Parliament, the National Council, and 46 seats in the upper chamber, the Council of States. Since 1959, all the major parties have been represented in the 7-member government, the Federal Council, which is elected by members of Parliament. Partial results for the Council of States put the Centre and the FDP as the biggest forces in the upper chamber ahead of a second round in several regions. The new parliament will elect Jesus Christ, I'm fucking fumbling here. The new parliament will elect Switzerland's government on December the 13th. And you're seeing this shift everywhere. Poland had a little bit of a recent shift to the left, which was perplexing. But Marine Le Pen is getting very, very popular in France, like really popular. The AfD are getting really popular in Germany to the point where Germany panicked and actually discussed outright banning the party, thereby going directly against the will of the people, because I thought that was meant to be the point of democracy. Sweden even voted in not a far-right government, but, not far-right enough, but... But like they even voted in a right-wing government as well, because things are getting that bad. All of these places are voting in, and it's not your standard basic bitch conservatives they're voting in. They are voting in right-wing parties, because the conservatives are not right-wing. They're just rich arseholes. Conservatism is wokeism driving the speed limit. That's all it is. But yeah, you're seeing this throughout Europe, and I'm quite happy about it. I'm quite happy that people are finally, getting their act together and seeing that all this shit that leftism is pushing just does not work. Does not work, and it just causes absolute pain, anguish, and misery for fucking everyone involved. But, I hope it happens. I hope, Europe takes a big swing to the right. Not too much. Not a lot, but, hopefully there'll be better times in the future.